hand can just, keep that.
Did you just see that as Wallin was poking at the cut? He tried to thumb the cut.
Is the WBA European champion and the #4 world rank heavyweight.
Everyone expected Tyson Fury to walk into the ring and leave with another easy victory. The undefeated heavyweight king had already conquered some of the biggest names in boxing, and very few believed Otto Wallin had any chance of stopping him. But what unfolded that night shocked the entire boxing world. One perfectly timed punch opened a deep cut above Fury's eye, and suddenly the champion was fighting for far more than just another win. Blood covered his face as the threat of a shocking upset grew with every passing round. The fearless challenger refused to back down, while Fury was forced to dig deeper than ever before to protect his legacy. What was supposed to be a routine title defense turned into one of the most dramatic and unforgettable heavyweight battles in modern boxing history. The lights inside the arena burned brighter than ever as thousands of fans waited for a heavyweight battle that almost everyone believed would be another easy victory for Tyson Fury. The undefeated Gypsy King entered the ring with supreme confidence, carrying the reputation of a champion who had conquered the biggest names in boxing. Standing across from him was Otto Wallin from Sweden, an unbeaten challenger who arrived as a massive underdog, with almost no one giving him a real chance. Most people expected Fury to dominate from the opening bell and continue his path toward another showdown with Deontay Wilder. But boxing has always been a sport where one moment can change everything, and on this unforgettable night, the script that everyone expected was completely rewritten. From the very first exchange, Wallin showed that he had not traveled across the world simply to survive. He fought with confidence, determination, and absolute belief. Instead of backing away from the champion, he stepped forward behind a sharp jab and powerful left hand, forcing Fury to think far more than anyone expected. Every clean punch from the Swedish challenger reminded the crowd that this was not going to be another routine performance. Fury answered with his trademark movement and incredible footwork, showing why many believe he is one of the most gifted heavyweights of his generation. His ability to move with such speed despite his enormous size looked almost impossible, yet Wallin refused to be intimidated. He continued pressing forward, searching for every opening while staying disciplined with his game plan. As the early rounds unfolded, the atmosphere inside the arena changed from excitement to genuine suspense, because the challenger was proving he belonged in the ring with one of the greatest heavyweights in the world. Then everything changed in an instant. A perfectly timed left hand crashed into Tyson Fury and opened a deep cut above his right eye. Blood immediately poured down the champion's face, shocking everyone watching around the world. Suddenly, this was no longer just another title defense. The entire fight had become a battle against time. Every second that passed increased the danger, because if the ringside doctor decided the cut was too severe, the fight could be stopped, and Otto Wallin would become the new heavyweight champion. The pressure instantly shifted onto Fury, who now had to fight through pain, blood, and uncertainty while facing an opponent who realized the biggest opportunity of his entire career was standing directly in front of him. Every punch now carried even greater meaning, because Wallin knew exactly where to attack while Fury desperately searched for a way to protect the damaged eye without losing control of the fight. The crowd watched in complete disbelief as the blood continued to flow, while the champion refused to surrender. His corner worked frantically between rounds, trying everything possible to slow the bleeding, while reminding him to stay calm and trust his experience. Fury responded like a true champion. Instead of allowing fear to take over, he adjusted his strategy. He used his size, his movement, and his incredible boxing intelligence to slowly regain momentum. The Swedish challenger continued fighting with fearless determination, refusing to give away the biggest chance of his life. Every round became more dramatic than the last as both heavyweights pushed themselves beyond their limits. The underdog kept believing that history was within reach while the champion dug deeper than ever before, determined to prove why he ruled the heavyweight division. As the fight entered the championship rounds, Fury began showing the heart that has defined his legendary career. He increased the pressure, landed heavy combinations, and forced Wallin to fight at a relentless pace. Body shots, powerful right hands, and crushing uppercuts slowly shifted the momentum back toward the champion. Even with blood pouring from his eye, Fury refused to take a backward step. His determination inspired the crowd while Wallin continued answering every challenge with remarkable courage. Neither man wanted to surrender, and every exchange felt like the fight could end at any moment. The final rounds delivered everything boxing fans could hope for. Fury fought with the urgency of a man whose championship was hanging by a thread, while Wallin refused to stop believing in the impossible. Every punch echoed throughout the arena as both warriors emptied everything they had left. When the final bell finally sounded, both men knew they had been part of something unforgettable. The judges awarded Tyson Fury a unanimous decision, allowing him to remain the undefeated lineal heavyweight champion of the world, but the scorecards told only part of the story. Otto Wallin had earned the respect of boxing fans everywhere by pushing one of the greatest heavyweights of his era to the absolute limit. What was expected to be a routine victory became one of the toughest nights of Fury's entire career, proving once again that in heavyweight boxing nothing is guaranteed until the very last bell. As the championship round slipped away, Tyson Fury knew there was no room left for mistakes. Every second mattered, and every exchange carried the weight of his entire legacy. Otto Wallin had already shown the world that he belonged on the biggest stage, and he refused to let the opportunity disappear without giving everything he had. Fury responded with the heart of a true champion, as he pushed forward behind sharp jabs, powerful body shots, and crushing combinations that slowly began to wear the determined challenger down. Even with blood streaming down his face, Fury never stopped believing in himself. He continued to pressure Wallin while using his incredible movement and boxing intelligence to stay one step ahead. Wallin answered every attack with courage and determination, refusing to surrender even as the champion found another level in the closing rounds. The crowd could feel the intensity rising with every passing moment, because neither fighter was willing to give an inch. Every punch echoed through the arena, and every exchange reminded everyone watching why heavyweight boxing remains one of the most thrilling sports in the world. Fury dug deep into his experience, landing clean shots that forced Wallin onto the defensive, while still respecting the danger of the Swedish challenger who never stopped searching for one perfect opening. The final round became a test of heart, willpower, and endurance as both men fought through exhaustion, knowing there would be no second chances after the final bell. When the last seconds finally disappeared, the arena erupted into applause as both fighters embraced after an unforgettable battle that had exceeded every expectation. The judges carefully reviewed every round before announcing Tyson Fury as the winner by unanimous decision, allowing him to keep his undefeated record and remain the lineal heavyweight champion of the world. The victory protected his place at the top of the division, but it also revealed a different side of the champion. This was not a flawless performance or an easy night. It was a reminder that greatness is often measured not by avoiding adversity, but by overcoming it. Otto Wallin walked away without the championship, but he earned something that night that no scorecard could ever fully capture. He earned the respect of fans, fighters, and critics across the boxing world by pushing one of the greatest heavyweights of his generation to the absolute limit. Before this fight, many people barely knew his name, but after 12 unforgettable rounds, everyone understood exactly how dangerous and determined he truly was. Tyson Fury left the ring victorious, but he also carried the scars of one of the toughest battles of his career. The deep cut above his eye became a lasting reminder that every opponent deserves respect, and that underestimating a hungry challenger can create unforgettable drama. The fight proved that championships are never guaranteed, and that every title defense comes with real danger no matter what the betting odds may suggest. It also demonstrated why Fury has remained one of the most respected champions in boxing, because when everything seemed to be falling apart, he refused to panic and instead relied on his experience, confidence, and relentless determination to survive one of the greatest tests of his career. Fans who watched this incredible contest witnessed far more than just another heavyweight fight. They witnessed two undefeated warriors risking everything under the brightest lights, while showing the courage, resilience, and fighting spirit that define true champions. Years later, this battle continues to be remembered, not because of an easy victory, but because it reminded the world that boxing can change in a single moment, and that the greatest champions are often revealed during their hardest nights. Tyson Fury kept his championship and moved one step closer to future blockbuster fights, while Otto Wallin proved that heart, determination, and fearless belief can earn respect even without a title. Their unforgettable clash remains